Alright, well, for sure, ladies and gentlemen, on all Cushion and Cabo, my name now Dominic. JJ Tucker, of course, international state security and health safety journalist inside Salon. We're from today at the, and 18 days inside February 2026. And of course, within our Uber first now, so of course, now the Opi Beach. Now, yeah, also, of course, we get a big program today. As I see right now, of course, these are the 17th Armed Forces Day, and celebration. Where, of course, the special guest of honor, now, of course, Chief Brigadier General, Dr. Julius Manabio, retired. We, of course, now the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. From them, of course, today, so far, from them, and with the cash show now, taking that two, so far, all the team, so far, we for Apple now. So, can't win the camera. So, from here, so, of course, while they honor, for the people, so far, where plenty of people make sacrifice, mind you. Why, but this, I know you got specific people so far. This why we left legacy, we reach the life as well. So, of course, Kabubaya, because, for me so far, one of the CDS, we, of course, we don't listen to. We, of course, whenever I know since we take of power, the thing so far, I don't see, don't do, we don't capture on the camera. Since last year, we, of course, we see with I may get intelligence that was saying, the CDS buy over 600 bundles of zinc. Also, I go, of course, kind of over now and change all the panels. And of course, the other thing they want to notice, of course, CDS, Idara don't do so far. Well, me as a journalist, 20 years, this 2026 make me of so far cover the reports for police and the military. They can say 20 years so far. You don't see the picture all over, of course, and the name we call details. So I know about the military and the police. The other thing they want to notice that right, CDS, Idara. Of course, right, but the very first time don't provide boreholes. I don't count over 6, 7 boreholes so far where I see dig up at least for people and so far. And why interesting team, ladies and gentlemen, you understand me right? So German them, right, we don't use for the eat beef. So right, so we don't cut off them. But this being term, when CDS either can. Beef don't come back. So ladies and gentlemen, I don't give none of these I don't tips I do now. So of course, these are the Republic of Sierra Leone, armed forces, of course, honor by the following, of course, military generals, as you can say, of course, for their personal sacrifices, as well as their countries, and the country where they come out, by the sacrifices they can make for me, right? For 11 years one as alone, right? We end, and of course, the definitive, contributions to the ending of the 1991 civil war. No, now, right? Everybody they condemn war, so war will fight a senseless war. Why not to be better war? Why other countries they fight war, right? Way for development. But somebody will go and find copy because he why find copy because of the old man, find copy because of the thief, whatever class, so why ladies and gentlemen, and the list. So, of course, the right southern government alongside the military, by the honor of the General Ibrahima, so he Bangua, and of course, this man, of course, are the President Chief of Defense Staff, with the Guinea Armed Forces. So, basically, play key role, during the time they were defense. Because the second person I would give honor, of course, see a name and picture and the banner. Right, of course, that General, Daniel Ishmael Pande. You understand me, right? But the one whenever we just born after the war, 91, 92, they always have people there. And I mean, we can tell a young man that I was just born, they make my mind. Right? How many people don't sacrifice so German and military officers, civilian and journalists, and so far we the throne and the forefront to tell the story. So of course, all them saying they will come out. And of course, I get expect so far, for Nigerian force. So of course, and the general, for Oliade, of course, himself come today. Of course, we can get him honor because the management is sacrificed so far. Of course, he said that the chief of defense staff, Nigerian armed forces, Republic of Nigeria. Of course, we need a General Martin, Luther, okay, we himself another senior man so far. Me, of course, can get when a former deputy. First commander, UNAMSI, UNAMSI are the long term, I think they say UNAMSI long term. Of course, so this other man, of course, himself, namely, with our Brigadier General Edward Butler, himself come again, of course, why we can get, award. So you see, namely this one that they say work. Because they don't ever expect to say, after long years, so far, right, we well done, Salon they move now towards development, and Salon of the most peaceful country, you understand me? The same way they happen in other countries, to be honest, you understand me, right? So, of course, and the team that one day anyway. So, we have to appreciate that. And then the other one again, of course, that General Paul Rogers, he said me play key role so far. So, we have to appreciate all the people there, so, and the one that so don't die, of course, we come on the other part of the world, just for people for faith to work. Make you always say, and as a journalist, you report for the police and for the security sector, I go always give me support. I like to go into politics, I always want to say this. They can say 20 years, dedicate myself just for report to the police and in the military. So I learned a lot. I don't work with so many people. Of course, late S.O. Williams. I can always appreciate outside this graveyard. Late S.O. Williams, they tell me SLB they pay me salary, they pay me salary. Can you imagine? You understand me, right? I don't work with policemen so far away, of course. Right? They ever talk to journalists. I don't keep intelligence them so far over the years, Like late Pakali, while away, of course, in last position, I'm a deputy IGP so far, for the Salon Police. I don't work with Pabue, CDS Bue, CC, of course, Sule CC. And I don't work with all them man and they, like what they say, I don't work with, so many IGP them, Pamunu, of course, himself, Maui helped me a lot, and of course, the former IGP Sobula, of course, I always celebrate time because, because of all the sacrifices that's what they make so far, for the military and the police that I make for Sobula, me go to Nigeria, where I go down a lot, and of course, they say, they've been Tapia, and they send me for the go to in a PTS. So, me, I'm one of the only journalists so far in Salon, we also in a PTS for 2 years. So, you don't say, I'm not journalist as alone, I'm the only journalist. So, I want to appreciate so far, I make it say again, and they took oath that was say, all the beginnings so far are born, whether I born 20, all they join the police and the military. Oh yes, because the police and the military, right now, they secure it. If you say America, they make most now the world because of the security sector. So they advise all young people and so far, join the police, join the military. Give it service so far, you understand me? You don't see how people that come out of the country, right now, they can't give honor so. So then plug them, they honor them, they're a blessing for you. There's already facing God, say we die tomorrow. At least why you go to bluff. They was saying, at least you left the country, you go defend justice under my own country. So I want to appreciate so far all the one there. And like I say again, I want to say pay respect so far to all the CDS that we don't work with, as a state security journalist. And of course, this man, right, CDS Idara now. Right, the kind of vision, that one thing about this CDS. Look up, this man, you understand what you see done near CDS. You understand me? All the development and so far we talk about, right? Now how the military for better. You understand me, right? Can you imagine, right? This one enterprise they talk about. How the military for enjoy, how the military for get couple, I want to make enterprise. Can you imagine this way? How for make the military. So at least I want to appreciate them so much. At least let God get a long life, and of course, right, and let the military themselves work with them honestly, and of course, let the government of Salon get the support. Like I say, everybody for say me, if you say I tell you this person is correct, be correct. If you say I tell you this person is not correct, no, it's not correct. But I'm say when you team up with with CDS. I say right, you always tell you for say right, you want to let this thing go. So look at this particular pavilion again. Many years back with the can of course you see for say at this place actually not decent, So believe for say more thing for day again, they could say, the military plan for let them begin police OS. There are some rights, let them begin police OS. So then again I believe there are more developments around day. So I want to appreciate everybody like they say, they are the 17th Armed Forces Day celebration here. And of course young people then can join the force, join the police, join the military, so at least you will pay back to society. So once again, I'm Dominic J.J. Tucker, International State Security and Health Safety Concerned Journalist. So let us pray for this man. Let's not pray for justice, not pray for peace. So at least, when peace day, you will do something. But if gone the partial, the partial, if all in time gives you orange money, you have free money, who said they will collect that? If all in time give you real money, you said they will collect that. But when the country peaceful, I believe in peace. Yeah, so those support the soldier them, why those support the prison officer. So one for actually see that for say everything go well. Of course, so one for tell people them plenty thank you so far. That for say they don't have the 17th, annual, celebration list so far away of course and of course these are the 18th day inside February 2026. So stay tuned to Connected JTL while I'm out.
His service is remarkable in the fields of national defense, security, leadership, and international peace support operations. Lieutenant General Bangura has served with honor for over 3 decades, demonstrating steadfast professionalism, strategic vision, and unwavering loyalty to the Constitution and people of Sierra Leone. He was part of the first contingent of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces officers to serve as staff officer in the United Nations African Union Hybrid Mission to Darfur, UNAMI. He played an outstanding role in the movement command to the admiration of his peers and superiors in the mission. Nationally, he provided pivotal leadership as PLD for operations and security at the National COVID-19 Emergency Response Center coordinating multi-agency security responses during the critical period of Israeli history. In recognition of these distinguished contributions, his passion to enhance the welfare of the soldiers and most importantly, his drive to make the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces self-reliant and others not mentioned. I hereby present Lieutenant General Amara Adara Bangoa,